That is absolutely...
Today we're going to analyze what is quite possibly the greatest lob ever played on a squash court at the 2015 NetSuite Open by Ramy Ashour. But before we get into this position, let's rewind. Ramy is a game changer, not just because of his incredible shot making, his ability to read his opponents, or his lightning speed, but as we see in this moment of genius, Ramy uses the whole court. Keep in mind this is a 3-time world champion playing a 3-time world champion. Nick Matthew has just fired in an incredibly aggressive volley drop that puts Ramy at full stretch, and even Ramy is extremely limited with his options here. So he pokes in a quick trickle boast that Nick then explodes forward on. He puts in a nice counter drop, it just catches the sidewall, but it stays short. And Nick stays short, because Ramy should have very little options here. When you look at this freeze frame and you realize how short the ball is, Ramy's option should be to counter drop straight, maybe flick a cross-court drop, or try to get the ball hard cross-court past Nick's racket. But what he does is truly unbelievable. Ramy lobs the ball directly over Nick's head and somehow gets under the ball enough to achieve the height necessary on the front wall. And then it dies perfectly in the back.
That is absolutely
perfect lob.
unbelievable.
So here's how you can work on really getting the feel and the touch of lifting the ball from the front of the court. I'm going to measure 2 rackets length from the front wall, and that's my zone I'm going to try to keep the ball inside. Then I'm going to lift it as high up on the front wall as possible, but keeping that first bounce in the zone, the 2 rackets length from the front wall. Notice I still have a full swing for most of these shots. I want to shape as if I can hit a drive, hit a cross court, hit with pace, but then I just open that racket face up and just lift the ball so softly in order to keep it in the zone. It looks easy, but this is an extremely difficult drill to get and a great one for all levels of play to learn how to lift and really open up the racket face to use the top part of the front wall when we're under pressure in the front of the court. And here it is, same thing on the back end. I'd advise getting the ball nice and warm before you do this drill because the ball is going to cool off quite a bit when you just are hitting it this softly. So notice here on the back end, again, I'm really getting low, looking like it's going to be a full swing. I've got lots of options, and then I finish that follow through nice and high above my head, but I keep my head down low. And so much of deception is just keeping your head still through the shot. So give this one a try, and it'll really help develop your touch and lift in the front of the court.